If we all had to choose the most iconic Atlanta housewife, I'm sure that almost all of us would have a different pick.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at me, but it must be said.
Some might choose Kandi Burruss because she's made the most boss moves on the show.
Yes, me.
While some of y'all would choose Phaedra Parks for her iconic reads.
Honey, what you will know is that he ejaculated in a cup so you could have a kid. Now check that.
But most of us would have to give the crown to Nene Leakes for literally just being Nene Leakes.
You have done so many things to y'all you up.
But that's why I'm not asking you guys today. Instead, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Deshawn Snow is that bitch.
I just know my life is totally different from theirs.
It's Justin Diego, and I am back with another binge-worthy video. And today, let's talk about why I think Bravo made a huge mistake getting rid of Deshawn Snow. This is my unpopular opinion. Now, before we get started sipping this tea, go ahead and like this video, click that subscribe button, and you already know you want to hit that bell button so you officially join me and my binge watchers and are first to get updates about binge-worthy videos like this.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, so I have a confession. I really didn't start watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta until season 4, episode 12, titled South Africa, Just Like Home. And I know some of you guys are probably looking at me crazy, wondering how in the world have I ended up here having so much to say about The Real Housewives of Atlanta? But in my defense, I was fresh out of high school in 2008 when The Real Housewives of Atlanta made its debut on Bravo. And yes, I was definitely living my best life in college at FAMU, so the last thing that I was concerned about were these old ladies and their rich husbands.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Now everybody's ganging up against me. For what? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
So forgive me, but a few years later, I was definitely introduced to The Real Housewives of Atlanta during a birthday trip that I made to Los Angeles. I was playing pool and taking shots with my LA friends when they stopped everything abruptly to watch RHOA, and I was so pissed. I felt like if we were gonna be watching any Housewives, I definitely wanted to be watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because, come on, that perfectly fits well within my fantasy.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
But when I tell y'all, those girls wore me out that episode. It was that iconic moment between Sheree and Marlo for me.
Don't let the cute face fool ya. Don't let it fool you.
What a moment I will never forget.
From that moment on, I've been crazy about our girls, but it was when I rolled the tapes back all the way to the beginning that I was really impressed. Yes, it was Deshawn Snow for me. In my unpopular opinion, she really gave me everything that I needed in a housewife. She clearly had the lifestyle and she was like so comfortable. Everything came off so effortless and so genuine. You had Sheree doing the most with that guest list drama.
It's gonna be war.
You had Kim, Zolciak, proud to be a sugar baby for a married man. And then you had Nene Leakes just trying to contain Nene.
It was wrong. It was really wrong. There's no security. Her gates don't even work. Okay? Security.
Wait a damn minute.
But Deshawn Snow exuded wealth and class within this group in a way that I haven't really seen done ever since. And I love to see it.
My name is Deshawn Snow. I'm 34 years old.
Ever since I was little, I knew I was destined to be somebody. I had always had a makeup artist and a hairstylist because I don't have a lot of time to just go out and spend at a hair salon. All I gotta do is just go downstairs. They're already down there waiting for me.
First of all, let's talk about how Deshawn opened the show, and rightfully so. Right out the gate, Mama was serving actual rich bitch vibes, and I just feel like she set it up to where we could experience her brand new multi-billion-dollar estate for the first time with her, and like, who was doing that back then?
Welcome to your new home, Mrs. Snow.
My husband and I built the house of our dreams, And I've chosen a designer out of California to design everything from top to bottom.
The best part about her new home was that Deshawn was clearly running the show.
Thank you for not getting mad when we kept going over and over and over the budget. And this is just the beginning of it all.
And I remember thinking like, dang, this really is life. She secured the man, he secured the bag, and all without having to do any of those responsibilities like cooking and cleaning or any of that domestic stuff that you would normally expect from a wife. And she made it look so easy.
With the dream home, we need a dream staff to make everything run perfect.
Who's gonna make that bed up?
The maid.
Room service. May I please have some champagne and caviar?
Now, I know that there are still some of you guys probably looking at me crazy, giving me the side eye, and I would just let y'all sit there looking mad, but there are still some of you guys that I can convince.
I'm in the process of interviewing key staff members, an estate manager, an executive housekeeper, a maid crew, a chef, a governess, and a nanny.
I mean, come on. How can you argue about who's the realest housewife when we sat there and watched her hire a whole estate manager in our face? And if we were not clear about what an estate manager was supposed to do, Deshawn made sure to put us all on game.
The estate manager will have to be in charge of hiring staff, firing staff, doing the scheduling, negotiating the contracts. She will act as me. If we have any problem, we only go to her and she carries it out. We don't deal with the other people.
Yes, Deshawn was so effortlessly rich, and she gave me so many moments that still have me cracking up to this day. And the craziest thing about it is I don't even think she realizes how much she was wearing us out. Like that time when she checked that lady who was applying for a job without knowing anything about Deshawn at all.
What do you know about myself or my family?
You know, I don't know a lot. I just found out your name a few days ago. So.
I actually do several things. I have a foundation helping teenage girls. It's all over the internet.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
And Deshawn was not having it.
You didn't Google me. You're supposed to know who you're talking to.
I am fuming!
Now y'all know I cannot bring up every little binge-worthy moment that Deshawn Snow had on the show, so y'all will have to go back and watch all of the episodes from The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 1 for yourselves. But I definitely gotta be petty and bring up that time that Deshawn Snow cleared Sheree for that drama that she stirred up, not adding Nene to her guest list.
That's the whole point of having a staff and a team. Like my people, they're supposed to solve the situation before I even know there's a problem.
That's tea, actually.
Yes, when I say I have never been so outdone, it was literally Deshawn Snow for me.
I don't know a better person. I don't know a better person.
She was just unapologetically fabulous, and I don't even think that she realizes how much she was wearing us out. And that was like the best part.
If I'm blessed to be able to just focus on my kids and my community and not have to cook and clean, so what? I mean, I just can't understand why so many people make such a big deal about it.
Okay, so I feel like I'm rambling and I'm not really convincing y'all, so I'll just wrap it up. I hate that Deshawn's run on the Housewives was so short-lived. We will never know for sure what happened, but we never saw Deshawn Snow again on Housewives after her first season. And if I'm being honest, the writing was definitely on the wall. She was so over it at the reunion. And when Andy tried his best to get her to snap out of it and engage, she was literally looking at him like, yes, I'm the wife of 11-year-old veteran Eric Snow, and who are you?
I want to know what Deshawn thinks of all this. I mean, do you think that Kim has been playing everybody in the room?
So yeah, I get it. Bravo had not gotten a lot of experience showcasing the Black experience at the time, and I can definitely see why they made the decision to give Deshawn Snow the chop. But as I watched the season, It was so obvious to me that her storyline was a ticking time bomb, and they missed out on all the action. I mean, come on. Girl, your man was literally living in a whole different city with all the pressure of being in the spotlight, and nobody saw this coming? I mean, I picked up on their marital issues when Deshawn Snow kept repeatedly talking about how it was so hard for her to raise the kids without him. And she literally said that she felt like she was a single parent. And that's like never okay.
My husband is away about 6 days a week during the basketball season. It's hard when Eric's not here. I'm somewhat of a single parent.
Basically, Deshawn and her husband Eric split shortly after Housewives wrapped, and she basically spilled the tea that he had a whole new family, and I feel like a second season for her, and seeing her like face her divorce on camera could have definitely given us a chance to see more of her personality, and it would have definitely given Bravo a chance to capture more of that drama that they were expecting.
Producers didn't ask me back. They told me that, they were going in a different direction. I didn't have essentially enough drama.
Yes, I know that this is definitely an unpopular opinion, and I know that a lot of you guys are still going to just place her in that box of just being boring, but when I watch TV, I like to pick up on things and I like to learn things that I can apply in my actual life, because I definitely did not come from a family with a whole lot of money. So I like to see nice things and I like to be inspired. And watching people who look like me effortlessly navigate a life of genuine luxury is so inspiring, and I need more of that on the show today. So let me know what you guys thought about Deshawn Snow on her first season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and tell me if this video helped you see her in a different light.
I am so powerful. My mind, it amazes me sometimes.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the very end. I had so much fun making this video because I got a chance to rewatch Real Housewives of Atlanta season 1, and I definitely got to shout out my friend Josh because he definitely was a huge inspiration for this video, because he was the one who kind of put me up on game with like all of the stuff that I had forgot about. Like, he just pointed out, like, even when Deshawn wrote the $15,000 check at church, and like she was escorted in a private entrance, like that kind of stuff, like people don't really talk about that. Like when you bring up Deshawn Snow, most of the people treat her like Michelle from Destiny's Child, and it's just like, let it go and open y'all mind. This girl was everything that Housewives needed. Anyways, thanks again for watching this video all the way to the very end. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button, comment on this video, and let me know exactly how you felt and what your thoughts are on Deshawn Snow. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to Bingeworthy so that you never miss another upload. Thanks again for watching this video. I will see you guys on the next one.